Hey, good morning, friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Lush Lawn here in Michigan. And we finally have some rain on the way. It's been quite dry, and we are ready for the rainfall. So let's get right to it here. So here is our radar forecast. And you can see, I'm sorry, not the radar forecast. This is the current radar. And you can see the main area of rain back in the Chicago area, southern parts of Wisconsin, few showers up around Benzie and Manistee counties. But let's look at the radar forecast now and show you when the rainfall will move into the area. And it looks like in many spots it's an afternoon type thing. So we are at 11 o'clock and noon, 1, 2, 3. So this afternoon in Grand Rapids and Lansing and Jackson, you'll see the showers and thunderstorms develop probably somewhere between noon and 3 o'clock. And then as you get to between 3 and 6 o'clock, you'll see it develop Ann Arbor, Detroit area, Flint, Saginaw Bay City, Mount Pleasant, Clare. And then that all shifts north through the evening hours and other bands of showers coming in with some thunderstorms. Now, the Storm Prediction Center says there's even a marginal risk of a quick, severe thunderstorm wind gust, 55, 58 mile an hour wind gust in an isolated spot or two. That's from Mount Pleasant to Ludington, southward, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Jackson area. So not a real big threat, but it signifies that we do have our first chance of some fairly widespread thunderstorms with this. All right, now let's go with the model that goes a little bit farther into the future. Let me get you a better perspective here. And so here we go. So here's our rain for this afternoon, this evening with some thunderstorms. And then we go into Friday, and we're going into, I just posted about this on MLive. If you want to stare at the graphics and see how much and when the rains will be coming, we're going into extended period of spurts of showers and thunderstorms. Next batch, this is Friday afternoon and evening. So another concentrated batch, what I would call a secondary cold front coming through tomorrow afternoon. And then we've been talking all along about Saturday night, Sunday rain. And already by Saturday afternoon, this is showing up in the southern part of the state, and it's moving faster, moving about 6 hours faster. So let's get into that and show you that. So this is Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. So look at the storm system coming from the south and cranking up as it gets into our area, really developing, and it'll develop kind of a little wind system around it. And then we go into Monday, showers around, cooler showers, and Tuesday and Wednesday, and then by Thursday we finally start to dry out. So things are changing. Hey, one tip to gardeners: if you've got a 10 by 10 tarp or a 10 by 20 tarp, put it over some of the ground in your garden. You'll keep this rain off, and you might be able to work some next week and plant some of the early stuff. How much rainfall? Well, let's just go through and say by the time it's done on Tuesday, we're looking at many spots, most spots over an inch to maybe an inch and a half, maybe some spots with 2 inches if you got under 1 or 2 of the heavier thunderstorms. So it's a solid inch rain, and it's going to really get things growing and greening up around here, because many of those spurts of rain will actually be on the warmer side, not cold rains. Today, we're still heading toward 80 degrees in the eastern part of the state. Western part of lower, you're probably low to mid 70s. Hey, good morning, Carol B. from Detroit. And Nina Bruce, good morning to you. Tomorrow is a little bit cooler, but not bad. Upper 60s to near 70 southeast, 50s to near 60 in the north. Saturday's about 70 degrees. Sunday starting to cool down into the low 60s, 50s in the Traverse City area. And then Monday we're in the low 60s. Remember, this is still warmer than normal. We kind of lost touch of reality here. And Robert says starting to rain in McBain. Hey, I like that. Rhymes. Tuesday, a little cooler in the 50s, and Wednesday in the 50s to near 60. So the middle to the end of next week, we'll have some cooler weather with high temperatures in the 50s, it looks like. But main thing is, maybe not everybody wants rain, but we could certainly use some rain. It's been drier than normal through the winter and now in the early spring also. So we can use an inch of rain, and it probably won't make a whole lot of mud because it'll soak down pretty quickly. We need that going into the growing season. So, hey, let's say hi to some folks. Hey, John Kumian. I always have a hard time with your name. I'm sorry. Good morning to you. Are we done with snow? Mia McNeil wants to know. Depends on where you're at. Tomorrow or next week, there could be a few snowflakes in the UP, but otherwise, I would say yes. We're done. When's the rain hitting Clarkston, Brett Alden? I would say Clarkston, you're probably 2 in the afternoon to 4 in the afternoon, something like that. Hey, mushrooms. Earl Bessner says this could be a mushroom rain. That's a good thought. Mike Stetz, can I plant grass seed today and not wash out? I think you probably can because these are not real heavy rains at any one time. Unless you're on a hill, that might wash it out. Maybe then you'd be better waiting till next week after the rain and mix it in lightly. But I think I'd probably go for some of it. Boy, grass seed has gotten expensive, hasn't it? Everything's gotten expensive. Maybe I'll go off here. Oh, and by the way, thank you all the well wishes for our Beagle Basset Mix Bagel. He is doing better. We think that he may have ingested some of the insecticide that they spray around the house, to keep bugs out. I'm not a big fan of doing that. I generally tend to live with bugs, but other people don't like that. He was quite sick and he has rebounded. He's begging for food. His tail's up and wagging and good. So I think he is on the mend. Take care, Mike Stutz from Dearborn. Love to have you on here this morning. And Linda Evans, Chelsea, and Annie Garippi from Woodmore Lake. Good morning to you. So thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Lush Lawn. And have yourselves a great Thursday. I'll keep you updated on the wet weather we have coming. Right now, it does not look severe, widespread, but we always keep an eye on April. April can do some weird things in weather. So take care and stick with us here on MLive for any weather updates.